Hi everyone and welcome back to another episode of How to Be a Bitch. Show some love to Dr. Bitch, subscribe to the channel, hit the like button below, and ring the bell so you get notified for the future videos. Today we will be talking about the most important topic of all, where to find man. I know that most of you are out there watching my videos, getting ideas on how to get your power back, but still you are single. So my goal for today is to share with you some tips on where to find men that have been tested for so long and that they are 100% success guaranteed. So take a piece of paper and a pen and get ready. There are parts that I'm going to be a little harsh on you, but I need to do that because I don't want to see you single and miserable. If you commit on following these tips, you will end up having the relationship that you want maximum in a year. The first thing that you need to do is to take care of yourself. Try to look your best. Hair done, nails done, nice makeup, classic clothes. You don't need to spend a lot of money. You can get very cheap cosmetic products online and you can also start thrifting. A lot of you will say, yeah, but it's what's in the inside. And I couldn't agree more. But how come women that take care of themselves have so many guys running after them? And all these amazing women that they could care less about their hair and nails are single. Looks matter. And in this channel, I'm not sugarcoating anything. And I'm giving you the reality the way it is. We don't live in an ideal world, so the more we know about how people really are and what they're looking for, the closer we get to a successful relationship. When you are well put together, when you take care of your appearance and of your health, it is a subliminal message to the people around you so that they respect you more. Beautiful women get the attention more. But wait, there is something very important here that I need to say. There is not such a thing as an ugly woman. All women can be beautiful if they put the required attention on themselves. If you go outside looking very well put together, people will try to do anything to help you because you seem trustworthy, you seem smart, you seem up to par. People cannot come closer to you and feel very comfortable. It's as if there is a barrier. Just think about that. A guy approaches you in the street and he's wearing a suit, nice hair, clean and classy. He asks you, "Where is this place?" You will do anything to help him because you like how he looks. A guy comes wearing ratchet clothes, not having put a lot of effort on his looks, and he asks the same question. You just want to get rid of him. So looks matter. The second thing that you need to do is to try to decide what kind of a partner you want to have and start an activity that has to do with something that this kind of people like. For example, you want to find a rich husband. You should start taking golf classes. You want to find a guy that likes sports. You should start going on hikes. So start writing down all the ideas of activities that you have that might interest the people that you want to approach. You need to have this activity once a week. Another thing that you need to do once a week is to go to events that have to do with the people again that you want to meet. You want to meet a businessman, you attend business events. You want to meet an actor, you attend premieres. There are these two apps that I know of. The one is Meetup, I think, and the other one is Eventbrite something. I don't remember if I say the names correct, but you can go there, you can Google, there are many apps online, and you can choose the topics that you are interested in. Fashion, art, business, yachts, real estate, cars, exhibitions, whatever you can think of that will get you closer to the people that you want. Again, once a week, new activity, once a week, events. Another thing that you can do is that you can find many groups online, especially on Facebook, that have to do with the person you're looking for. If somebody wants to date a doctor, there are many groups that have to do with medicine, with acting, with business, with everything you're looking for. So you can decide that once a week, let's say on Mondays, you will be spending 1 hour searching for these groups, adding people up. We never text men, never. But what we do is that we put ourselves out there so that people notice us. Once a week activity, once a week attending an event, once a week searching for these groups online and adding people up. You need to commit to a plan. You can write this down on a paper that every Monday you will be doing this. Every Wednesday you will attend an event. Every Friday you will go to your golf classes. There has to be a schedule. If you do these things like once and then you're like, oh, I'm so bored, I'm gonna stay here, watch a movie, nothing will ever happen to you. If you are an introvert, there are also many events that you can attend online, but I strongly recommend that you should try harder to socialize. There is nothing better than socializing. If you're shy, push yourself to start talking to everybody. You go to the bank, you go to the supermarket, try talking to people. This way you will get over your fear and you will be more confident when you meet the people that you really want. Don't let your fears keep you in the house. If you start going to this event and you meet nobody, the good thing that always comes is that you meet new people and you make new friends, because one one of your friends can introduce you to your future partner. So don't feel discouraged. Have always a lot of people coming to your life, meeting new friends all the time. Don't stick with your old friends from high school, from college. Move on. Keep the friends you already have, but you always need to socialize. You always need to let new people come to your life. You have no idea how many possibilities you can have by meeting new people, and be open to communication. Also, another thing here is that if you have a lot of friends, and if one of your friends hurt your feelings or something wrong happens, you always have other options, so you never end up alone. All the girls that are single are like, it's Saturday night, let's go partying. I gotta tell you that the men that are serious of getting married and of having a real relationship and of doing real business won't spend their time squeezing into a nightclub to find a woman. They prefer weekdays where things are more chill, or happy hour. So I suggest once a week you wear your nice clothes, you go out. I suggest that you go by yourself and sit at the bar and have a drink, non-alcoholic. There is no way that you will be left alone there for a long time. A Saturday night out is something that younger men do, and men that are not very serious on settling down. When you're serious about your career, about who you are, you don't want to be wasted on a Saturday night. So it's either happy hour, or you can go on a weekday later at night for a drink with a friend of yours. Don't go out for drinks with a bunch of people. Nobody will ever approach you. Now let me tell you a few things about these dating apps. I have nothing against them, but I do believe that if you want to start using a dating app, you should go to an app that has a paid subscription. Men that are very serious in getting in a relationship are those who actually pay for a subscription, because when you pay for something, you show that you put effort, you show that you care. If you go on these free apps that anybody can have access, you will end up having very bad experiences with so many men that they just want to have fun, that they just want to fool around, and they don't want to have a real relationship, and they don't want to commit. Now I'm gonna start getting a little harsher on you. Now we need to talk about something very serious, and I'm gonna make you feel a little weird and a little uncomfortable, but the only reason that I'm gonna say these things that I'm going to say is to help you find a partner. If you find yourself being single for more than a year, when at the same time you really want to be in a relationship, there is something wrong with you. It seems that although you say that you want to be in a relationship, there is something that you do that you are not aware of that actually sabotages every single chance you have to meet a new person. There is no way that you will end up alone if you follow strictly the advice that I have given you. You can write a piece of paper and say, Mondays are for this thing, Wednesdays are for that thing, Saturday is for this thing. First thing that women do is that they are overly picky. And in order for you to solve this problem, because this channel is a problem solution channel, I have invented the rule of the three. Let me tell you what this is. You take a piece of paper and you write down all the things that you want your ideal partner to have. Good looking, nice sense of humor, rich, tall, short, dark hair, black hair, funny, not so funny, trustworthy, smart, everything that you want. And after you do that, you can only choose three things. It can be different from woman to woman. There are women that value more money, so they will be like, I want him to be rich, I want him to be honest, I want him to be adventurous. Another woman could go like, I want him to travel with me a lot, I want him to want to have a family, I want him to be generous, and so on and so forth. Every woman has these three things that she cannot live without. Three things. Nobody's perfect out there. There is no way that you can find the perfect ideal partner with no flaws at all. We all have flaws, we all make mistakes. You need to apply the rule of the three. If you think this is weird, you will thank me later. I would suggest that you go with the characteristic of his personality. Don't go like, I want somebody tall, blue-eyed, whatever. Try to stay focused on his personality. So if you are this kind of very picky woman, try to flip the script and change your mindset. This kind of women tend to overanalyze everything. They go out on dates with men and they are waiting for them to say something wrong in order to use this as an excuse of why they stopped seeing the guy. We all make mistakes, and men can be really nervous on dates, you know. Some of them may say things that are totally wrong, and I've seen many men acting weird in the beginning of the relationship, and when a real bitch shows them how they should behave, they change it up very quickly because they don't want to lose her. But this kind of big actually gives them a chance. I'm always for the high standards. I'm always for setting the boundaries, but be aware, because if you are a woman that is single for more than a year, it has to do with you, not with the guys that you meet. There is no way that you will end up being single and alone if you follow my rules and if you follow everything that I say in this video. Life and relationships are not a fairy tale. Bitches do know that, and they ditch the pink glasses and they only do reality. Bitches do know that there is not such a thing as a romantic, ideal situation. They just want to find somebody that really wants to make them happy, that has many things to offer, that can make her life a better place. You should also really ditch this high school mentality of, I went on a date with this guy, but I didn't like him a lot. I mean, I'm not crazy about him. I really want to fall in love with a man. This is a recipe for a disaster. You're not 16 years old. There is not such a thing as an ideal romantic partner. There are only real people out there, and we all have problems. If you try to find a partner to be madly in love with, you will end up getting hurt. Because when a woman doesn't have the control of her emotions and she's madly in love with a man, the man always knows that and he takes advantage of her. Because I have told you many, many times how men react and how men behave. Men get stuck with women that are difficult, that they don't show a lot of emotions, that they are not the center of their universe. Men want what they can have. If you are in love with a guy, there is no way that this will end up somewhere where you will be happy. He has to be in love with you. He has to be crazy about you. You are the prey, he is the hunter. Ditch this mentality of the 16-year-old girl. That they do use a lot the word toxic. Oh, he is very toxic. I can't be with him. He said this thing that it is very toxic. We can all be toxic. We all have issues that we need to work on. I'm not saying that you should stay with a guy that is verbally or physically abusive. Then you know what to do. I don't have to tell you that. But we can all be toxic in many ways. The thing is not if he is toxic or not. The thing is he willing to change for you? Is he willing to do anything so that you stay there forever? This is what matters. Because we all have bad days and good days. Another notion that keeps women single forever is the mentality of, I'm not ready to enter a relationship right now. First, I have to love myself and solve my problems, and then I'm gonna move on to a relationship. This is a myth. You will never be able to love yourself 100%. While you get older, you will be more able to see your value, to make better choices. But all these struggles that we have, like loving ourselves or solving our issues, all these things is an ongoing process. Nobody's perfect and nobody can be healed 100%. Don't wait for the right moment to get into the relationship. We work on ourselves when we are single, and we do work on ourselves when we are in a relationship. You can also hear women saying, I need to lose weight in order to be able to start dating again. No, you don't need to do anything. You start dating and you lose weight while dating. Don't wait for the right moment. There is not such a thing as a right moment. Every single woman that is watching this video and is determined to follow this kind of advice that I'm giving you, there is no way that she will end up alone. I'm giving you maximum a year. Those tips have been tested for so long and they are 100% success guaranteed. This is not a romantic channel. This is not a manifestation channel. This is a problem solution channel. There is nothing wrong with manifestation. I used to do that way back before it was even a trend, and it actually helps you because it makes you feel better, right? But all this delusion that if you sit there, close your eyes, and you visualize that you already have your perfect partner right next to you, if you try to feel that you already have what you want, you will end up having it. BS. Don't lose your time with these things. Of course, try to be positive. Don't nag, but you will end up still being single if you follow these kind of techniques. You really need to be determined and follow these specific things that I am saying to you in order to succeed. You need to come up with a plan. You need to write it down on a piece of paper and put it somewhere that you see it every single day. You should make a commitment. You should make a decision that on Mondays you will spend 1 hour searching for the groups online. On Wednesdays, you will be going out alone during happy hour or having a drink with your friend a little later, sitting at the bar. Once a week, you do the activity that we talked about earlier. And during the weekend, you can attend an event. You need to do that every single week. There will be days that you will be very tired and you would feel like, I just want to stay home, watch a movie, do nothing. But you need to remember that nobody will find you if you are in the house. If you're an introvert, just remember there are many events online, but you really need to get over being shy in public. Start talking to people when you go to the bank or to the supermarket. Start putting pressure on yourself to be a little more open. You have no idea how much better your life will be in the end. Stop sabotaging yourself. So now let's say that you follow my advice and you do all these things and you have men asking your number and you start going on dates. You never go out only with one man. In order for you to commit, you need to find a partner with these 3 things that you want, and you need to find a person that is serious and wants to commit to. A person that will show you that he really cares about you, he really wants to get to know you better, and this is the person that you will commit afterwards. But you need to give it some time. You start dating a lot of people, and of course, never say to a man that you are dating other men at the same time. But in order for you to be able to understand who this other person is, you need to spend many days. And you cannot waste all this time just waiting to see if one person is okay for you to move on. You're single until you are in a relationship. And since you're not in a relationship and you're just meeting people, you don't want to lose opportunities out there. So keep on going out on dates all the time. If you see that you cling with somebody, you can go again on another date and get to know him a little better, but don't settle down until you find what you really want and until you find a person that is ready to do whatever it takes to make you happy. That was all for today. I really hope you liked this video. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the like button below, and leave a comment. If you want a personal consultation with me, hit me up on my email in the description of this video. The first one is always for free. See you on the next one.